Target Field in Minneapolis. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. It's sweep day, Siggy, at least for one side, and it would be of the four-game variety.
In the fourth game of a series, there is nowhere to hide, no secrets. As dominant as they've been through the first three games, you expect that to continue today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The leadoff hitter this afternoon, the catcher, number 27, Ryan Jeffers.
This to third. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And down on strikes he goes. Two gone now.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Henry making his debut in the middle of the season after missing out on the opening day roster. I don't think anyone surprised the former first rounder made it to this level. It was more a question of when and not if. Siggy, high fly ball, right field. Wallner has a beat on it, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And a 1-2. To third, Garcia. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
So two down, and next for Minnesota, Josh Bell. In the air to left center is Bell. Turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Gio Urshela.
Urshela.
Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Struck him out without a swing. That K is his third of the game. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Number 2.
Base knock center field. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Lane Thomas now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Ball. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Down low, kicks away. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. On now, back in Minnesota, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Matt.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Two down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Back at target field. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Here's your one. On the ground to the left. Witt over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
One down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. The 0-2. Well struck right field. Back there. Just missed it.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
So two down. Josh Bell, the next Twin up to hit. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Royals baseball on the bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Gio Urshela.
Urshela.
Popped up. Perez under it. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Henry at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it. He'll remember where he hit it, who was on the...
And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boo, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Ryan Jeffers. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
This one in the air right field, and there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Twins down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman,
Royce Lewis digs in now.
Lewis.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Royals baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The 0-1. Drops one down in front of the plate. Perez gets it to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. The Twins hitless so far in the game. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Thomas under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Here's Josh Bell.
And they're still looking for their first base runner of the game. It's been 23 up and 23 down. The perfecto is really in play at this point.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Can't reach it, and the perfect game bid is over. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So close, but there goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th. And I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
Urshela steps in. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side, and that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. On the ground right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next twin up to him. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the air, right field. Meisner settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So that does it for us here in the 8th. As the no-hit bid comes to an end. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins 1. All loaded up. Henry steps in the box once again. It's been an impressive debut for him, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. A really good showing from the rookie. And you don't always need these guys to get off to a hot start, but it certainly makes the transition from the minors easier if you do. I hope he has a long and successful career.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the wall.
He boots it. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-1.
3 hits and 4 ABs in this one. Not a bad way to start your big league career. He looks very comfortable hitting at this level. And now we'll have to see if he can keep that going as the league starts to learn more about him.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Zebby Matthews out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Twins,
now, Justin
number
Topa.
28.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the kill. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Jonathan India at the plate. Two on, one out. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
That's the ball.
Missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Slapped foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Off the ball.
Outside
field.
ball.
And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. And that's the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. The Royals are on top, 6-1. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Jeffers.
2-2. Hit in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The right fielder, Matt.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out. Matt Wallner will hit next. Cruz, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thomas settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
So digging in, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
The first baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Cruz is just 1 strike away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Meisner under it. And that'll do it. The Royals win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend. Henry with a terrific day at the dish in his major league debut. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Boog, he looked really comfortable at the plate, and that's pretty remarkable. A lot of rookies come up, get that deer in the headlights look, and don't rise to the occasion. He showed some great composure.